And hello guys, welcome to the FTR SF23 Championship for round 2 here at Watkins, Glen. As we've got championship leader Garbands in the number 34. Team in Red Bull, number 16. Snake Eyes in the joint player special replica. Pretty sure that's at number 10. Yep. This is the guy we've been meaning to see. He must have crossed pit lane, like the line, so that's why he's got the 3-second penalty in the Green Bull, aka the Red Bull Miami livery. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Renegade has started a, never mind. So this is free practice, then going into quali and then going into racing. As Garband is in 4th in the pits on the medium. Open chat. As we've got Renegade once again. Hello Renegade.
Hey bro.
Are you gonna be commentating with me again, or are you racing?
I'll be doing both. When you call for me, we'll give some on-track commentary.
Oh, good.
What do you reckon?
Oh, good. Sounds like a bet. As we go on board with Snake Eyes at the moment, heading into the bus stop. Oh, and we got, I think, room settings have changed. Okay. That is not ideal. We've got, well, a few more, and might have a few more anyway as we go on board with Snake Eyes. And Damo, who finally makes it into round 2 for his debut. Damo and Snake Eyes go over the pit lane line. Very easy to do. Now Snake Eyes is careful. Calypso and his teammate Renegade in pits.
Look, oh, my helmet when they go on my view should look good, because I've actually designed the helmet livery similar to the style livery that's on the car for the unfortunately I got a couple of the wrong decals on it for this leg. Got the BMW Cup liveries because that's what I did it for the GT Champions one, bro. It should say it looks good. If you've looked in the group messages today, you would have seen it.
I have to look at that a little bit later, but I believe you nevertheless. As we get Damo about to start his flying lap. His outlap is a 1:23.720. The number 77 runs a bit wide. Heading up to the bus stop now. Almost flat out for Damo. Through the bus stop. And it is free practice, then it goes into quali, and then of course into the race here at Watkins Glen, just like with all the rounds.
Done any practice yet until just now.
Damo, since he's the first one out, will have a very quick lap time. Not faster than his outlap, and again...
Hey, what the hell? Come on. I was almost finished my outlap. Damn it, boy. Damn tyre settings.
Should we invite everyone to this group chat, like for radio comms?
Might be an idea. Do you want to sort that out? But obviously let them know they don't have to stay in during the race, but you'll obviously have to mute party chat and come into it, like, and just unmute certain players at a time, just so you can get, I don't know. Even if it's only just me that you chat with, kind of thing. They all, you know what I mean. So they can't hear you. Also, like during the race.
I'm just gonna add them to this one if that's okay.
Yeah, but that way, because then that way, if they don't want to hear the commentary through, like while they're racing, it doesn't faze me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can have my mic muted and come in when I need to.
I've got a few of these boys added. Garbands, is Devon in this one? Is he joining? Just going through everybody now. Have you got Damo added as a friend? Because I don't.
Player profile.
Oh, I do have him. Damo, massive ego. Okay. I do. But hopefully these guys join, and I don't have Tim. I don't have Tim added to the party. Hang on, guys. And by guys, I mean pretty much everyone. I'm pretty sure I have got Tim's in. Yep, Tim's is here. So when
Medium
everyone...
tyres for quali.
Well, there we go.
Wow, okay.
Well, that's going to be interesting. When everyone joins,
That will.
I will do driver's comm, and then I will mute myself for quali and the race when everybody in the race joins party chat.
Is the rest of them is free to have open comms if they want,
True.
or they can mute.
Or mute rookie. One of the two.
As I said, it doesn't faze me if I hear comms through the...
As we go back out free practice, as we're on board with... who should we go on board with? I'll say Damo. Let's go on board with him, as he's got a 0.5 second penalty for unknown reasons that we do not know. And to everyone that's joined the party, hello, hello.
How you going, mate?
Hey Damo, I'm Renegade.
How you going, mate?
Not bad, yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, bro.
For a Tuesday night.
Hey?
Or Wednesday, sorry.
Wednesday?
Sorry, it's been a hectic week. My partner's been in hospital all week.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Or for the last 8 days, 9 days.
You had much practice on this? Nah?
Nope. Just
Yeah. I'm just trying
here
to find my
tonight.
breaking points now.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
As Tim has done a 125.6 championship leader, Garbands with a 127.1. Damo, who we were just on board with and now back on, is going to set a personal best. I'm going to see what lap time he does. .126, so that puts him in second. So that put Garbands in third, potentially. Dev is in fourth, and Mr. Renegade, his teammate, is in fifth. We may or may not have a bigger field tonight with Damo's teammate joining, which is a Wilbur 14. We may or may not see.
Cricket.
So he's doing cricket. Okie dokie.
Yeah, he's got his finals, yeah.
Nice. Do us proud, boy. Negative. As Renegade is on his flying lap for the first time. In the number 5 zone 5 entry. %90 of the track is accelerator, and like 10% is of course braking if you really want. And Renegade goes fourth. Where's Damo getting these penalties from? We have to go on board with him.
Going wide.
We're gonna go on board with him on the helmet cam. Well, overlooks the whole car at the front in the Red Bull car from Miami. I'd have to back out, hang on. And go back in. as Tim is now on pole for free practice, which means absolutely nothing. But he's got the fastest time so far of a 1:25.4. Damo got a 1:25.5, so he could do it. Technically second, even though it's showing first right now. As we have the free practice pole sitter, Tim join. Hello, hello. And Mr. Snake Eyes, all we need is guard bands and then I can do... In fact, let's go through everyone now that they're here. I know guard bands is on, but let's just run through everybody. Renegade, are you here?
Yeah, mate.
Tim, you here? Snake, you here? Nice livery, by the way, good sir. Dev, I know he's here. And Damo, are you here?
Yeah, mate.
Is Rookie here? Yep, because I'm commentated. Anyway, do what you wish if you want now. Whether that's... in fact, I'll go mute. Fuck it. Unless you want to hear me. Yeah, I'll go mute in quali and all that. As we go on board with one of the Red Bulls, which is Damo. Who's up by 0.13 up on Tim's time. As Tim exits the pit, probably going to be in traffic in front. And Damo goes to the top in free practice of a 1 minute 25.226. Renegade circling, doing consistent 127s. And he's going to set another personal best. Again, almost flat out through the bus stop. He's got a bit of traffic up ahead. I don't know who that is. It's Tim. So Tim's ahead of Renegade. Obviously wanting that free practice pole. Very easy to spin these cars when you're on the limit here at Watkins Glen. Doesn't look like it, but it is pretty easy to spin. I think that in the next couple of laps, Renegade's going to have Tim as a bit of traffic, or a bit of helping traffic with a bit of a tow. And a 126.3, that would have been good for Renegade 2 laps ago. He would have been on pole then. As Tim moves out the way to let Renegade go.
Does anyone know how to put the rearview mirror on?
You have to scroll through the cameras for that. I don't know how, sorry. As we get the championship leader, Garban's joining. Hello, good sir. If you can hear us. Oh, Calypso ran wide and is in the dirt on the third last corner, and he's in pits. But this man, Damo, in the beautiful represented Red Bull Miami livery, also known as Green Bulls. Gotta remember that name, Green Bulls, even though it's Red Bull. They did say it was Green Bulls in the Discord. Damo and
Bulls on top.
Yep. And it's how it should be, right?
Blue balls.
The Blue Bulls.
Someone had to say it.
Yep, someone did. And heading up through the S's is Damo. Damo's up by quite a big margin.
Go.
Hopefully he doesn't bin it or get an 05 somewhere. Don't want to put commentator's curse on him. Using all the exit.
It's not working.
Quarter of a second up on this personal best.
Yeah, the TV. Oh,
If
what is going on?
If that's Garbands, we can hear you, good sir. Damon.
I'm just gonna go for here.
And Damon again, it's purple.
White out.
Trying to get,
okay.
Now Damon needs to get this final corner
Hey,
right.
Gavins.
Hello, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, you're right, mate.
So not much on the talking mode today, but
Understandable.
he's alright. So he's in hospital for the night. He's got a tumour in his stomach that's 12 centimeters big.
Wow, that's huge.
Because of the tumours blocking.
And Damon has gone into pits. And
That's
Tim
not too bad. I thought on my race just to get my mind off track.
Going around
just not sure what's
through
going
the
with colours.
S's in the white Red Bull
No,
livery.
I mean, that's what I did when my father passed away, Gaz.
Trying to
The following day, it was actually
Trying
on my
to
mum's
get,
birthday as
Damo.
well. I entered the, there was a round one of Manufacturers Cup at Interlagos.
Then we got Renegade.
26 lapper. Qualified on
So
pole
Renegade's
one day,
getting
led all
slowly
26
but
laps
surely
and won the
closer.
race.
So it would be nice for that matter only. Your father passed away last year, wasn't it, or the year
And we
before?
got Snake Eyes.
April this year.
Ooh,
I did
Only,
see
Taylor.
only a couple of months ago.
Thought he hit the wall there.
Time.
Snake
Passed
Eyes
away
with
on my
the big,
brother's birthday.
with a big catch there, Snake Eyes. And he's, I think he's just cruising
I
now.
That
like
was
my
my
work.
cousin last
Yeah.
year.
Cousin Ross.
My cousin, yeah.
And Dev, he's
Yeah, I'm not going to work tomorrow.
sort
My
of
work says
right
don't
behind.
come in, don't
Got
put
the
late
championship
in, just don't
leader
come in. I'm okay.
in pits. Damo is happily sitting on
Understandable.
free practice.
ADF is pretty good with that,
With
even
pole.
towards Pets.
And Renegade's in
It's not a leaf
pits.
day for your family.
Oh no.
But yeah, we'll find out.
Oh,
Alright, so
soft
we start-
tyres aren't allowed, are they?
No, because I can't. If I put softs on, because it says on the calendar only mediums and hards for this race.
Yeah,
had a
no, that's
look.
fine, understandable.
I had a look. So I'm not sure where the actual host is.
No, I don't know.
His team's up by quite a margin too.
But yeah, no, I've been running back and forth since Robin got home.
And he was up
Yeah.
by
And flat out, if I'd have been home
0.097.
early, I would have thrown up a lobby to host.
Not so good.
And he's
But
pushing.
yeah,
Tim's
my
pushing.
main concern was Robin.
No, that's fair enough. Alright, we're starting in 1 minute, so sorry about all this delays and slowness.
And now Tim
No,
is
you're
up.
right, mate. You're right.
So
By
in
quite
the
a
race,
big
make sure
margin.
you use medium and hards. It doesn't matter when you use them. You don't have to use them a specific amount of laps. So whenever.
Unlike, so remember guys that do GT Champions, we don't have a specific pit period.
Now he's
So you
got a
can
personal
pick-
best, but he was up by quite a margin, so it's going to be close.
Yeah, I do track stars.
Which I'll be competing TS2 this weekend.
Oh, nice.
And Tim goes to the top with a
I won't be competing in
124.6.
the team and touring cars. I'll just be.
A 124.6 for Tim, so it's going to be
That's
between
about it.
him and Damo right now.
I'll be racing formulas next year again.
Damo again with the 5-second penalty. Again, where's he
I'm
getting
going to be
these
using
penalties
the
from?
Nissan.
And this and yeah.
I'm just gonna unmute my mic. In fact, nah, I did say I would have been.
I have driven the Lexus Group 2, but not as much as I've driven the Nissan.
Yep. No, I don't want to be rude, but I'm going to jump off the party jet during the race. So, going race obviously, so I'm going to start qualifying. Qualifying is 15 minutes, so medium tyres. Unfortunately, balance of performance doesn't work on super formula cars, just keep that in mind. So there is tuning available because for some reason the developers have not made that option available that we can ban tuning in lobby races for super formulas, unlike in Nations Cup. So don't know why that is. In GT Sport, yes, you could. But in GT7, no, the option's not available, so it kind of sucks, unfortunately. So I will jump off the party chat, and then as soon as I jump off, I will comment qualifying, and then we'll have I believe it gives me an option when to start the race, so we'll have a couple of minutes of break between qualifying the race, so people can go to the toilet, and then we'll shoot off. Sounds good?
Yeah.
No, thanks you guys. I will chat to you after the race.
As we have Tim's doing a 1:24.090. A very good lap time set by Tim's right there. Beating Damo's time by quite some margin. 1 minute 24.090 compared to Damo's one, which was 1:24.37 something, I believe.
I thought I saw a 25.2. I know I got a 25.5.
I forgot these fucking cars have an overtake button.
Wasn't a... Yeah, but it was not in free practice.
So is this quali?
Yes.
Alright, so now we got quali. And Damo is leading the pack as it should be. Oh, Tim may have got a penalty there, he did. Goes back in the pits. As we look at Damo coming through the bus stop. As everyone now starts their flying lap. Dev is currently taking the first fastest lap. Renegade close behind. Snake Eyes under brakes in the Go Bowling General Tyre Turn 1 in the beautiful John Player special replica. Damo Sparks flying from the rear. May or may not get a help soon from Snake Eyes ahead of him. Championship leader currently sitting 5th is Garbez, number 34. Had a good round 1 victory with Slayer right behind, who Slayer's not going to be joining round 2 for unknown reasons. And Tim, your pole sitter from pre-practice, is currently dead last, but probably not in this outlap.
I believe Slow's on duty.
Okay, that's right. As Calypso does pit, so he might have got a penalty. That's what you don't need. As we watch Renegade come around the last 2 turns. And Renegade's going to set the fastest one. Goes very close to the wall. And he sets the time of the day of a 1:26.440 flat. So that's the benchmark. Renegade, fastest car on track so far. Snake Eyes, 1:27. Damo goes to the top of 1:25.1. Puts Renegade second. What's Garban's got? He goes to the top of a 123.3. Wow, that's quick. Tim goes second fastest at 123.7. 6/10 slower than his outlap, so that's consistent. We might see a 22 at the end of this qualifying session. As we go Calypso, who's on his outlap, still. And Tim's got a 1 second penalty. Don't know where he got that from. Oh, and we see a spin. It's Calypso on the last corner. Not having good trouble with that car. As Renegade, we go around the final corner once again. Can't knock Garban's off. Sets a record though. Sits in 4th. As we watch Tim go around the 3rd last corner, Snake Eyes goes in 5th now. So that's a personal best. And Tim does not improve, stays 2nd. Damo's his flying lap. He gets a 0.5 second penalty while he's at it. Goes in pits. Tim getting so close to Garban's time. So close. As we watch Garban's himself heading up through the bus stop. Goes completely flat through there. That's a first. And Garban's has a little bit of traffic ahead of him. Surely won't affect him as Renegade goes into 4th now as a personal best. And Devlin sets a personal best as well, so he goes in 5th. Snake Eyes goes into 4th. And Garban's, who we're on board with then, doesn't improve. As Tim! Oh, how do you like it? Goes very, very sideways. Luckily it's his outlap, but man, that was a catch of the century. Maybe he's just trying to heat up his tires a little bit more quicker, the faster way. And an identical lap to his previous lap, a 123.171. Identical. Then we got Mr. Damo on his outlap. around the final corner on his outlap. Snake Eyes may or may not play a role to Garbands in a couple of laps. Both of them are on outlaps. And Garbands have backed off, so Snake Eyes is like, see you later. It's half the field now are in pits. So Damo, Renegade, and well, it was Clipso as well. Damo is going to have Garbands for a bit of slipstream company. And while we're talking about all of them, Tim's has gone up by 0.038. We missed that, but he's got the new lap time. 1:23.283. That is the benchmark set by Tim in the white. It looks like the MLR livery from Red Bull, but without the Red Bull sponsors, just with the logo. Garbands needs to improve. He has slightly. I don't think he's got enough. Oh, and hits the wall. Garbands hits the wall. So we've got 5 minutes remaining in quali. Damo right behind him. But Garbands obviously going in pits. He does. And a 1:21 on the outlap of Damo, so he's faster than Tim's outlap. Could that be a sign of Damo potentially getting pole this lap? Again, I don't want to jinx him. And he's done a personal best. As Damo is on the absolute limit right now. Trying to get the power down as, oh, someone felt like spinning in the background.
Damn it.
And Damo coming around the WeatherTech left-hander. And heading up to the second last corner right now. Now going through the General Tyre corner right now, which is the last corner. Will he knock Tim off? Oh no, stays third. Garbands with new tyres and a bit of fuel taken out of the car. Maybe he's going to try and make the car lighter. To get a good time at the end with close to 2 minutes now. Close to 3 or 2 minutes. As we go on board with Tim on his outlap. Gets a 1:19.9 on his outlap. That is very, very fast, considering that is his outlap. Garbands is down by 1.1, so that's not looking good. Maybe we just settle for second. As Damo again goes on his outlap. And a Renegade goes on his last lap on 1:26.024. His personal best was on lap 5 on 1:25.943. Heading towards the bus stop. Completely flat through there. As we ride on GoPro with a Renegade. And it's the final lap, and it looks like Tim's going to put it on pole for the very first time here at round 2 of the FTR SF23 Championship Season 1 round 2 here at Watkins, Glen. And as soon as I said that, Garbounds takes it with 1:22.626 on the very last lap. Wow, we just missed that. But Tim was up in the purple. And he's slightly down. So through this corner, can Tim knock Garbounds off? Or will Garbounds hold on? Tim takes it very aggressively in the pits. That doesn't want to improve his time as we see a Renegade. It looks like Renegade's not continuing. Snake Eyes not continuing. So 2 times in a row, Garbounds is your pole sitter. Round 1 he did it, and round 2 now. So congratulations Garbounds. Second place is Tim with a holy macaroni on cheese balls. He's got a 3-second penalty on the last lap, so it probably doesn't matter. Damo in 3rd, Renegade in 4th. I think he's just going to finish that lap. 5th place is Snake Eyes in the John Player Special, and Dev rounds out your top 6 in the ICE Sports entry. So 4th and 6th place is your ICE Sports. And the only retro one out there, retro besides Garbounds, is Snake Eyes in the whatever I said before, John Player Special, I think it's called.
JPS.
Yeah, JPS, okay. Just say it like that.
Just be careful when advertising those, because being a tobacco sponsor.
Oh yeah, I forgot they were.
Yeah, so
it is, I think it's Coca-Cola as we look on the side of him. Yep, it's mainly a Coca. Yeah, it's got Coca-Cola.
Okay,
nah.
okay. So right, so you've got the JPS retro style livery, but you've modified it to be a Coca-Cola livery.
Yeah, he has not got the JPS logo at all on there.
Okay, yeah, because you've got to remember, yeah, they even on esports, it's frowned upon with tobacco advertising. Also, another no-no, if you can help it, do not use Penrite decals.
Huh? That's an oil.
I know. One of our ISA drivers, he actually got a written warning from Penrite Australia to cease using the decals on esports immediately.
Okay.
Because he doesn't own the rights to use it.
That's why. Okay, oh good.
So yeah, just be wary of that. I won't mention which driver, but yeah, one of our drivers in the upper echelons of our group, or part of me, actually received a written warning from them. Something's going down.
Yeah, the ISA Esports and Damo won in that fucking first place.
No, I mean, we've been hearing sirens most of the... But I'm happy with that. I got a 25.2, so it was actually 0.3 quicker than my pre-practice time.
I would like to know how Garbrands gets these lap times. Must be Max Verstappen in disguise.
Who?
Garbrands.
He's just really good.
True. At least Damo has a teammate though. He's got Tim, but different Red Bull.
What's the next round?
Oh, I couldn't tell you if I tried, bro. Hang on. Barcelona.
I might do up a... Oh, actually, I've got one. I believe I have a... I think I do. I'll check it out, but...
I think you do, because I tested with your... I tested with one of the tracks with your Renegade.
I might... If it's the one I'm thinking of, I've actually got a... I think it's a replicon of Esteban Ocon's Alpine F1 car.
Nice. Well, hopefully I don't miss the start like Red Bull Ring. Hey, Renegade. I didn't even see that countdown, to be honest with you. 18 laps. Where's the first enduro? Oh, high speed ring. That shall be fun. So Garbrands with a 22.6.
So everyone's here.
Tim with a 23.2. Damo with a 24.0 sitting in third. Renegade in a 25.2. Snake Eyes with a 25.6. And last place is the 26.2, which is the teammate to Renegade of ISA Esports as well. You're all good, bro. Hey, at least you got an actual livery now instead of the stock standard. Alright, now see the seconds counting down this time. I didn't see that last time.
I think we were too busy gas bagging.
I think so too. Here we go, now we see the start.
I'll admit it, we were too busy gas bagging.
As we get lights out. In 3, 2, 1, send it. Oh, misjudged it, but anyway, we're off and away. Garbrands gets a rocket of a start, and we're potentially going 3 wide between Renegade and Tim's. He's going to get it. Tim goes around the outside. Can he hold it through the S's? And he does. Renegade follow closely behind. Damo went from 3rd to 4th. Got a very bad start. Hopefully he can make it up. Snake Eyes in 5th, and Dev just chilling in the back there. But it's up at the front. Garbrands got Taylor. Can Tim capitalise on that? No, lost a bit of ground there. Renegade somehow gets a penalty. Where are these 0.5 penalties coming from? Snake Eyes.
Through the bus stop.
Snake Eyes is about to get maybe going past Renegade. Oh, Renegade might just have enough. Is it a move for third? No, Snake Eyes thinks better of it. But he is on the rear gearbox of Renegade. This is slowly but surely turning into a third place battle between Renegade, who's just up ahead. Snake Eyes flown closely behind on the gearbox, as we see Tim making a mistake. Damo following closely behind, and Dev as Renegade is about to get past, but 3 wide. Damo just goes up the inside, but couldn't arrest the speed of the car. And Snake Eyes has bent it heavily. What has happened in Snake Eyes world? We didn't catch that. We saw the end of it. But it's back at the front with Renegade and Damo. Isa versus Green Bull. There we go. Got it right this time. The 575 entry versus the 77 of Damo. We go on board with Renegade, looking back at Damo, who's getting pressure from Dev. So it's still on for third. As Tim and Garbands are just pulling away. Again, Garbands is he's in a race of his own once again. And it looks like Damo's not doing too well with the understeer due to the aero wash. As he goes hard under the brakes, closing the gap up to Renegade. Renegade is not phased. He's done this many times and he covers. Damo gets a good run. And around the outside, can he hold it? That is probably one of the best passes I've seen. And And as a result of the contact, Renegade has gone from third to fifth in the space of a corner.
And I've got front damage.
That would have been Dev, and he is closing surely but surely on Damo. Damo's got no damage in the Red Bull. Calypso just in his own race, just watching all the carnage happening around him. So he needs a league of his own. 4th and 5th are the RTE sports cars. As the damage from Renegade has gone away, so Renegade might take him a lap and a half to get his rhythm back. And he won't be too happy inside that cockpit. And Snake Eyes is catching up back up to Renegade. He was third, I think. And back up the front with Garbands doing Garband things. Looking like Max Verstappen out there in this year's F1. Except the wrong numbers on the car. And Garbands has set on lap 2 at 1:23.6. That's the fastest so far. 6.1 seconds behind is Tim. 6.5 seconds behind Tim is Damo in the Green Bull, number 77. And then it's Dev, Renegade, and then of course Snake Eyes, who's slowly but surely catching Renegade for 5th. As we see if there's no JPS livery. So we've got Fanatec, Green, Tesh, GT Planet, Coca-Cola, Yamaha, HRC and Honda. So yep, he's all good. And you got the Nigel Manson. I think that's a... Oh no. That's not good. That is not good with them two joining in. But anyway, Garbands in the lead in his own race. 5.8 seconds. So his Tim has taken a little bit of ground. Seesawing back out to 1.6, so Tim getting to very, very fast rhythm. Sitting in second in the Green Bull, the Red Bull, sorry for the confusion. And Damo Everyone's in a league race of their own as we've got a little battle forming between Dev, Renegade and Snake Eyes as we go on board with Dev, the only international person here so far. Looking back at Renegade coming through the S's. And it looks like Dev struggles through the bus stop, which we're heading up to now, which is this section up through here. So entering the bus stop now. Oh, and a big slide for Dev. That means Renegade getting even closer to the back of Dev right now. And behind Renegade is slowly but surely Snake. He's been closing that gap for the last 4 laps now. So it's a battle for 4th now. The top 3 have disappeared, but it's the battle for 4th. Dev, Renegade and Snake. 2 ISA boys versus 1 JPS dude. Who's gonna win this battle, I reckon? And by the looks of it, it looks like to be Renegade out of the 3 cars. And it looked like Dev misshifted there. We didn't catch it, but it looks like he misshifted on the front straight. And Renegade again closes up the gap. But it's the section we're coming up to now that Dev struggles a little bit. Backs completely off, which you don't really need to for this section. Renegade gains 4 tenths. That's massive through there. And Snake Eyes is just like a dog with a bone right now, chasing Renegade. Trying to keep up to Renegade. But it's slowly but surely going to be a battle between 4th place between the 2 ISA boys. The question is, who's got the better setup? Is it going to be the Belgian driver of Dev Calypso, or is it going to be Mr. Renegade, the Australian? Or is it, if both of them make contact, the ISA boys, is Snake Eyes going to benefit from both of their dueling? As we have a quick look at Garbrands, who I thought was running out of fuel. But he's just coasting along in his own race. Just like round 1. In a league of his own with 8 seconds back to Tim. And possibly counting more. As we look at Tim now coming into the Motul corner right now. And exits Motul corner. And Damo not too far off. And Renegade, oh, we just missed this, and Snake Eyes has gone through. Calypso with a 0.5 penalty, so he made a mistake. We just saw that, but we missed the pass. So in a blink of an eye, Renegade has passed, and Calypso's gone from 4th to 6th in a corner. And Snake Eyes now up to 5th, chasing Renegade. So on board with Snake Eyes, heading through the Gran Turismo left-hander, heading up to the General Tyre corner now, which he's going through now. And has gone so close to the wall. He's lost a bit of time to Renegade, but he's reeling Renegade in, pushing the limit. Snake Eyes.
Not the only one.
Well, that is true, everyone's pushing. And I wouldn't be lying if I said no one was. And again, it's a pretty lively battle between 4th and 5th. The only battle that's pretty close so far. Except Calypso's dropping back rapidly. Did he get another penalty? Well, he might have gotten one just then. And lap after lap, he's just setting fast lap times. A 1:23.032, so Garbrands is knocking on the door of a 1:22. Potentially could be in the couple of the laps. And he might try the undercut Garbrands as he goes purple again. Goes completely flat out, Garbrands, through the bus stop. As Tim's heading up to the bus stop now. So you need around about 20 seconds back to second to get the lead still. As Tim is pushing it, trying to keep it below 20 seconds. It's going to be close between them two, and Damo has actually got a 0.5 second penalty. He did get it down 2 seconds. Snake Eyes has probably cooled off his jets a little bit. But get in there, son, come on.
Yeah, I must have farted, sorry.
As we hear driver's radio just there, that's what you're hearing, everybody, is the drivers actually talking to each other, except some of them are pretty focused, like the top three.
Well, Garbrands isn't even in the party chat, so...
True. Damn it. And Renegade is going to try and undercut Snake Eyes and Devo. That's a pretty interesting strategy for Renegade. I don't know what he's gone, if he's gone the hards again or the medium. We shall soon find out when he comes out of pits. Medium, so Renegade's gone with the medium, so he's going to have fresh tyres. And it took him 27 seconds or more in the pit lane. And Garbrands and Tim are going to be very close in terms of pit stops. They need to do it soon. So Renegade's the first one to blink. He's done his pit stop already. And Renegade is obviously going to try and undercut Dev and Snake Eyes. Is it going to be enough though to get 4th place back? We shall
already
find.
Picked up 2 seconds on Dev.
We shall find out in a couple of seconds. Laps. And Dev is losing heaps of ground to not only Snake. Oh, he's sliding in the mid corner. He's got tons of grip still, but Dev looks like he's out of grip, even though he's got plenty of it. May have the wrong setup on that car, but he is struggling very, very badly on rear grip. As we look to Snake Eyes, who uses every bit of road. And that car looks pretty stable. Slightly understeery, but looks stable for 4th. As we look at the Miami livery of Green Bull Damo, who's pushing it. And
I just went 2 seconds, 0.2 purple in the first sector.
Nice. Renegade has closed that gap down. He's actually gained on this lap 4 seconds. That is a massive gain. So Dev is in trouble. Oh, he's gone off. So that will help Renegade even more now. He's about to gain 5 seconds on him. And Dev goes around again. All of them do. And Renegade has taken 5 seconds on lap 11. About to go on 12. So Renegade might get 4th. Or he might get 5th. Either way, he's chipping the time down to Dev. Snake in 4th place has got a 0.5 second penalty. Again, I don't know where these penalties are happening, but obviously got a bit too greedy somewhere. Damo just in a world of his own right now, in 3rd. And he's
just hit a witch's hat and got airborne.
As Damo has just got enough back to 4th to do a pit if he wanted to, and not far up ahead of him. In 2nd place is Tim, who made a slight mistake. It was out to 7.7, now it's back down to 2.1. So Tim made a mistake big time somewhere. As Tim goes flat out. What about Damo? Will he go flat out? Lifts off slightly. And Snake Eyes into turn 1. Calypso in pit lane on the medium, going to obviously go to hard. And Renegade again goes up to 5th, so he might grab that 4th. And Garbrandt again, he's getting purples like no tomorrow. Will we see the 122? Yep, a 122.713. Man, is this guy quick. And I don't think he's going to get Renegade. Whoa, Renegade takes a bit of grass there. As Garbrandt is trailing behind him, but probably won't get him. Maybe on the last lap, last corner, but Renegade's too fast for that. Damo pits. We're going to go on board with Snake Eyes. He may grab 3rd. It could be pretty close. As that was a quick pit stop for Damo, so probably just the tyres and just splash and dash for the green ball, but it's going to be seriously tight. Snake Eyes goes around again and couldn't pull it off for 3rd. Oh, and Damo on the pits, that's going to hurt him. Gets out ahead of Snake Eyes, but a 3-second penalty for Damo for crossing the pit lane. So that's going to hurt him. And Snake Eyes would see that in the distance and go, come here boy, unless he... In fact, yeah, Snake Eyes did pit. I see that on lap 10 he did pit. I missed that. So it's going to be a battle for 3rd at the moment, as Damo is forced to accelerate the 3-second penalty.
I don't know, I don't think Snake Eyes did pit, I haven't seen.
It says on lap 8 you did. It says...
Unless he got a penalty. It will show up as a red. The only way you'll know if he's been in the pits, there'll be 2 red laps in a row and one will have a P next to it.
Well, I'm not racing, but for me, Costi hasn't pitted. Tim hasn't pitted. Damo has just... okay, so... In fact, the only one that has pitted... all the P's have gone, but the only 3 that have pitted was Damo, Renegade and Dev, so it's going to be Snake, Tim and Garbrandt. Garbrandt have got, again, he's got a similar thing that Snake Eyes has. He could pit right now if he wanted to. He would have a 5-second gap back to Tim though. Garbanz is either going to pit this lap or the next lap. But for Garbanz, it's not too far away. Tim, I don't know about him, between him and Damo. Oh, in fact, yeah, Tim's got enough. He's got enough. But, Damo and Snake Eyes, closest battle so far. I reckon Renegade is going to get that undercut like we said earlier. Might get 4th. But then again, Calypso is not too far behind off Renegade. When
26 seconds back.
Well, when Snake Eyes pits, and Snake Eyes, as soon as we say that, he pits. So he might drop back to 6th yet again. Or is it going to be a battle for 4th? As Renegade goes right down the inside and the leader pits. With a 30-second margin, so he's going to go on the hards. Yep, so we did say 16 on lap 17. Garbanz was going to pit, and he pits. And Tim does not have a response for this, except he goes in pit lane as well. And Tim's going to have plenty of track to go out ahead of Damo, unless Damo is going to absolutely fly through this bit. And Tim's pitting out, so Damo couldn't get the undercut. Renegade is pulling away from Snake Eyes. As we've just seen Dev just being overtaken by Garbanz.
And I've still got heaps of my boost left as well.
And Snake Eyes has a little bit of it.
I've got just under 3/4.
And there's not, everyone's really spaced out. It's hard to see who's close. But we're gonna go on board with Garbanz, who's about to start the final lap of round 2 of a 32.2 second gap back to 2nd place of Tim Dirags. I think that's how you say it. Don't roast me too hard in the comments on YouTube. As we actually... Anyway, we're just gonna keep call you Timmy. Timmy! Comes around the General Tyre corner on the go, bowling straight. And starts his final lap.
No!
And Damo's got
a big balls up.
And Damo's got a 0.5 second penalty, and he starts his final lap on his debut race as well. So that's going to be a good result for the Honda manufacturer team, and also the Green Bulls as well for their debut race. Starting 4th and potentially 3rd. It's unofficial yet until they cross the checkered flag. And Renegade 4th, so he got the undercut nice and beautiful. And Snake Eyes has actually lost ground to Renegade. So he made a mistake there somewhere. It was down out to 5.
Just copped a penalty, damn it.
So Snake Eyes did have a 5 second gap. Someone's actually had that penalty, but it's pretty rare.
Oh, you don't want to know what second penalty I got at a deep forest one day.
As sixth place was...
Oh, I didn't even get to finish. Need to adjust how long the finish time is.
Whoa, hang on. Well, your winner out of that was Garbans, but I think he had a malfunction. I don't even... Who was your top three?
Gabans. Actually, hang on, I can tell you. Gabans, Timmy, Damo.
Hang on. Is it still saying the rest?
If you look in the settings, like across the bottom of the screen there, there'll be an option that looks like a podium with the word result. You click on that and it'll have all the result of the race. And it'll even show the fastest lap of the race.
Oh, here we go. So, first place for the FTR Season 1 Round 2 of the SF23 Championship at Watkins, Glen is Garbans for Round 1 and Round 2. Garbans extends his championship lead in the championship. Second place is Timmy in second place. Third place on his debut, joining us now, is Mr. Damo in the Green Bull entry. The first ISA Esport entries, Mr. Renegade running in fourth. In fifth place is Snake Eyes. At least he's not last, like round one. No, I'm kidding, jokes. But fifth place is Snake Eyes, and sixth place is the last place car of the second place ISA entry of Dev. And that is your top Australian drivers and international drivers here at the FTR SF23 Season 1 Round 2 Watkins, Glen. See you for Round 3 at Barcelona.